So we hadn't spoken. Apparently, we have botched. Well, we haven't botched, but it's got an X here saying, Reed asked you to deliver a message to Adelaide and the deserters come back to town because he's cut off their power. We chose not to deliver the read and went straight to the geothermal plant, but we only went to the geothermal plant to do something else. We are going to go speak with her, but I don't think it matters if that gets ticked or not. If it does, oh well. If it doesn't, I mean. Because we need a power supply for our ship. And, okay. Walking around with a rifle isn't so bad as walking around with a handgun sticking straight out, but it's still weird to be running like that. Run normal. Yeah, but we got armor now. And an actual rifle. So we can, like, go on a murdering. A murder we will go. Wait, we can go on a self-defensory. If I go through town, I think I get an autosave. Okay, so there are quests along the way that I wouldn't mind doing. But it involves hopefully not getting murdered. There's like 4 dudes in that house as well. Truffle trees, yeah. From the Lorax. We need a Thneed. Who's there? Hired goon? I don't remember any hired goons. Hey, anybody seen Joe? Joe? He was here a minute ago. Okay, I gotta remember, like, where they are so I can loot them as well. This guy's just, like... Oh, he's seen Joe. Now, what we don't know... And what's likely to get us in trouble, except for the fact that we have an ability to basically slow down time to almost a standstill, is if there's anyone else around. Except now we have armor, so it's less of a worry. Before, when we were walking around in our preservation jumpsuit with the bulging codpiece, if I may say so myself, not padded, come on. Oh, natural. It was a little less protective than, I don't know, slabs of sheet metal in front of us. Not padded, just... There's always one. Kettle 402, my man. Coming in hot.
Hey Panz the man. I liked this game when it came out. Didn't love it. Thoughts so far?
It's a bit too early to love it, but it's definitely, you know, insta-like with strong feelings. I knew going into it that there were companions, and I thought, you know what, I'll check it out. I'll see how I go. I usually don't like companions in a game, mostly because as soon as you engage, they run in there like idiots and just stand up front and get shot, which is what they do. Apparently there are settings that you can set to make them not do that, but I prefer to do solo. So if that had been sprung on me, I think that would have brought it down. But there was an option to not bring the solo, the companion. So after a bit of testing with her, I just went back to the save when we were about to pick her up and said, no, you can stay home. She's like, I could be really useful. And I was like, yeah, you can stay home. And since then, it's been much better. Oh, and then I got a rifle, which was really helpful since I'm sort of wanted to play a rifleman. We are hunting down a book. You can only track one quest at a time. Right? And I have a feeling that if I track this one, it might tell me what building it's in. It will. Okay. That's something that I've been finding happening in a lot of games lately, that they have a tracking thing to say, look, that's the thing you're after, it's over there, but we'll only let you track one quest at a time. However, we'll tell you vaguely where the other ones are, which is nice, because some games don't even do this. Right? But if you can track the quests, just let players have, like, put all the markers up if players want to track more than one quest. Like, come on, guys. I mean, it looks amazing. A lot of the dialogue's been very cool. It's got the standard, you need to save the world or the universe, except I think at the moment it's only for one spaceship, so I like that it's a kind of... Whoa, we shot the crap off that dog. Look at that. I like this rifle. That was us, yeah? I think that was us. Yeah. You know, so, yeah, instead of just being save the world from big bad, it's, you know, there's clearly a big bad there. I wonder if I want to lockpick that. That's a lot of my stuff. But it's a slightly different... Ooh, you could have even shot those barrels as well. Okay. Sometimes it can be a bit of a pain, so you handle it differently, right? Like maybe you track ones in an area that you're going to be going to both, you know, or if two are in the where it's really crappy is when you've got two in a similar location, and you might not even know because it's one marker. So you're like, okay, I'll track this quest. Then you go, I'm going to track this quest, and you leave to go over here, and it puts up a marker here as well. And you're like, well, if I'd known that this quest also had something here, I would have done the part here while I was here. But other than that, that's a real minor thing. Personal pet peeve. Not really a pet peeve. Niggle, I guess. I just got the letter today. Corporate offered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame as we're looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us they're that thing for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Is that the cave over by the river? So we'll get back to that one later. Oh yeah, when you get a, I've had that in games. The marker keeps wanting to tell you somewhere different. Messages. Blah blah blah. Irrelevant. Other stuff. Cool. I feel for the person whose job it is to write stuff like that. I think, yeah, extra writing to fill in stuff that kind of needs to be there because, they're trying to, portray an actual world. So emails and messages that doesn't necessarily matter to the character need to be there, but must go largely unread. No, I know there are people that will read every single word, and that's cool. And like I said, it does kind of need to be there, otherwise the world feels barren. It's like a part of the... It's a bit like if you didn't... all these little mushrooms and stuff, they don't need to be there, but by having them there, it just makes the world feel a little bit more natural, I guess. Except stuff like that sort of goes noticed because you see it and you're like, oh, that adds to it. It looks pretty. Oh, clouds. Oh, something off in the distance. Ooh, that's a fancy rock. Whereas emails in the computer, you're like, okay, cool, there's emails. It's some dude having an argument about religion with some other dude. What I'm seeking is immersive. Maybe. It would definitely fit part of that. Okay, so this one's got 3 things. They kill 3 different people, so we'll go kill this person. However, we are stats down because we haven't had enough water. So where's my dehydrated water? Let's drink my regular water. Random unimportant stuff brings an area to life. Yes, definitely. So, if I was playing super carefully, I would have gone back to the ship and saved, because I can't save everywhere. It's one of the downsides to this difficulty is there's only... They're supposed to be autosave checkpoints, but I found them to be very sparse. Sparse? Not exactly where you need them all the time. Oh, there's a robot there as well. Actually, nothing gonna... No actual wildlife gonna get me while I'm trying to gain vantage.
Hear that?
Yeah, it was pretty good. For anyone who saw me playing... Now, not only was I somewhat a little bit tired at the end of the stream the other day when I was playing this, there was a little bit of struggle, but we had weapons that were... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, terrible. There's another Doge. Did I loot that past dog? Did anyone keep a head count for me? How many marauders did we just destroy? Although there's probably going to be dead bodies in the town as well, so we're going to make sure we loot them all. Several you've arrived. I just went on a bit of a tear. Apparently, someone buys these guys' fingers. I thought there were 2 dogs. Like 2 extra dogs that came out when these guys got alerted. And we took down one of them. Oh, there was a canister there I could have... Oh man, canister there. So I'm sort of worried that if I go like waltzing around town, one of these dogs is going to do very bad things very... Well, we've got armor now. And that was the thing in the... One might have despawned. Yeah, well, it depends too, because I'm pretty sure there was one that came down, and then 2 spawned as alert, but it could have been that there were none and 2 spawned as alert. Now, I don't know if this robot's active. Eight, 13, 2 or 3. What? If I was going to pick one of those numbers, it'd be 3. Oh, they're your, is that your Hello Fresh cards? Bacon penne al arrabbiata with chives and garlic ciabatta. Oh, you have some penne arrabbiata for Jeff Vader? Hey boys, it's Jeff Vader. Did I get shot? Did I step on something? I mean, where was I standing? Like here? Was there something shiny on the ground? Ah, see, I saw that, but I thought I'd stepped around that, which clearly I had. It's buried? How do I fix myself? You say you load up the previous game and do the last 20 minutes again. No! How do I find out where this is? Like, how I'm fixing this? It says infinite. I don't like the idea of that. Like, that sounds terrible. What do we got? Need something that... What heals concussion? Character is... concussed and encumbered. But I think I'm encumbered because I'm concussed, right? Alcohol. Weapon sway. Antibiotics. No, I did not accept a flaw. Some sort of bang went off, and all of a sudden the screen flashed red, and I thought I'd died, and it was coming up with a load menu screen. I'm like, no! Yeah, and then I read it, and it's some sort of debilitating thing that may as well be load from the menu screen or whatever. Oh, sniper critical damage and bonus extra headshot weak shot drug. Nice. Okay, so for the time being is alright. Well, it didn't say permanent, it's infinite. So to me, I think I agree with you. It's like something that I can get fixed instead of a standard temporary. It's a status effect, not a flaw. Yeah, so it could be maybe a sleep or something. Well, we'll do that when we get back home. So there'll be no running away from everything, so we've got to be ready to fight it out. We did see someone else patrolling around, which might be the person we need to kill or one of their... I can't think if I saw a nameplate on them. Can't go up there. Much as I prefer in games that you can't Skyrim up a mountain face, I don't like it when you actively just can't stand on something that's obviously very simple to climb. I don't think there's a winning answer from devs for that. Okay, she's moving around in there, so... Definitely wasn't seeing that far. Oh. Well, hello. Where's your body? Man, it's so slow. Thanks, Evro. So sleeping's something we have to do anyway. So I'm not going to just fast travel back to the ship just so we can sleep it off and come back out here. Although that might actually be quicker than doing this and then fast traveling back. But it feels so cheaty doing that, right? Our dude got concussed, we'll live with it. Unless we die and then we'll have to do everything all over again and then we won't get concussed that time. Alright, so she definitely had someone that was sort of guarding her. And we're already encumbered, so might as well stock up on everything. Preferably drink. One thing I didn't check up is... Man, I'd love to do some lockpicking to get my lockpicking down, but all this stuff requires all of our lockpicks. If I never use them, I'll never get better and we'll never know that what costs less situation, I guess. I should just pick something. Where are you? Obviously done the smart thing and walked around the corner to see all dead bodies. And is just hiding in a corner somewhere. Is that who we saw? Boo.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Heroic accountant. No, I see. I don't want to teach her anyway, so let's just go with you.
Only
Sound
thing
confused.
unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
No, if you had half my skills, you'd be the second greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. Thank you very much. Yeah, Ben Affleck. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I don't know if I don't want to know if I want to ask this girl how she managed to survive in a huge group of male marauders.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Okay. How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Don't see it.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
Hey,
I'd
Dolphin.
heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
There's something else?
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Oh, I don't have anything else. I need you to clarify.
I'm great at clarifying.
No, that was everything. Alright, thanks. Now, where's that dead body with the... It's missing the head. Can I go into any of the... I came out of that building. I don't want to get another concussion from stepping on a mine. I don't know if we can get in this building. Please don't be another mine. I'm pretty certain I didn't step on one, though. Oh, there's one there. Actually sounds like a joke a human would tell. Yeah. Guillaume Antrim's finger. It's the finger. Don't look at it and think it's something else. We leveled up. Stupid concussion. Wow, it brings out our concussion brings our dialogue down as well. We were never going to get up to that anyway. We're going to put in long guns. Does that trickle down? Each point in range significantly increases handguns, long guns, and heavy weapons skills up to 50. Ah. Wait, let's revert. Only up to 50. Okay, definitely reverting then. See, then you have to take them from there up to there. Okay. I might have put too many points into ranged accidentally at one stage. Oh, we did it. Long guns, headshot, and weak spot damage plus 20%. Yeah, we'll sort that out. Alright, Dolphin, give Bernie a big cuddle for me. Thanks for dropping by. And good luck with the looping the heroes. I know, bronze tongue. I'd like to transfer everything from the cash register into my account. Frozen dinners. We're eating tomorrow. Oh, the dude that took 2 bullets. Respect, man. What happened to your... Okay, I think that's the town cleared out. Town, settlement, whatever. They got some cool board games in this world. I'll give them that. They have a lot of cool other stuff as well, but, you know, the board games. Can we safely... Yeah, nice. Don't step on another mine, Panz. Oh, he has an assault rifle. I like my rifle. This is my rifle. This is... I can't remember the words. The dude that took 2 bullets. Yeah. Random dude. No named mob or anything special like that. Just random guy. Took 2 bullets. Well, I was hoping to do a nice big loop, but it turns out it's not going to be like that. We can't fast travel from here, though. But what we can do is if we go see her, we can head down to here and fast travel from there. Back to the ship. Primal Nest. I didn't know anything about a Primal Nest. Or we could walk back to town and fast travel and head back out. That's going to be dialogue heavy. So maybe what's in the long tomorrow? Maybe we just do some shooting. Abernathy believes he's dying. Oh, that's he wants to get some stuff. So I don't mind doing some shooting on the way back. And then maybe just go straight from there, straight down to town. But I don't want to go dialogue heavy concussed. Yeah, I did shoot. I did shoot a couple. I think we stood on one of those invisible mines. Tamed Canid. Oh, okay, tamed, but for the bad guys. Oh, I missed. I'm high. Aiming high. Dang concussion, man. Really screwing up my performance. Turns out, though, on a bad day, John Wick's still pretty good. Hey, did anyone ever play John Wick Hex? I remember seeing it. It looked kind of fun. And then the end of the trailer said Epic exclusive, and then no one heard of it. It's a puddle. I'm like, oh, there's something shiny up there. Alright. Let's go ahead and lockpick this one. We'll use all our materials because that seems like what it is. And maybe we can get some lockpick experience. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, murder, all considered illegal activities are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequences. Yet, stealing is not in here, right? And it's one of the things that I haven't tested. If anyone knows, feel free to spoil. When you go into a building and the items are red and it tells you you'll be stealing, there's no one in the building. And the game's like, they know you stole them though. What's the system for that in this game? That sort of shenanigans always kind of bugs me in games. It's like the dev's way of saying to the player, look, well, if you want to steal, there's going to be consequences, but we're just going to make it sort of everyone's, what's the word? Omnipotent on stealing. Stealing and pickpocketing can have some major consequences should you be caught in the act by another NPC. Well, in most cases, you'll have the option to talk your way out of the situation. If you get caught, some will instantly attack if your reputation is too low. Okay. So I should be able to go into a building, and if it says stealing but there is no one in there, I should just be able to take it and walk away. Was it Skyrim that had the objects were identified as stolen? So if you were arrested with them, they would take those off you? They had some way of, like the police had some way of determining that if this candy bar was stolen or this candy bar was one I found in the wild. Skyrim did that? Yeah. Yeah, you had to fence them or something, or use them. So you'd only, if you didn't want to be caught with stuff, you'd only steal consumables, and you'd use those first. Which I totally get for stuff that, unique or identifiable, but like ammo. You've stolen some arrows and some pears. How did you know that? Well, it says stolen here on your inventory. You'd be like, man, why do I keep writing that on my inventory stuff? Wish I hadn't taken that lesson in medieval accounting. Who puts point in speech? Well, sometimes, I get it. If you want to play Doom, I'd just rather go play Doom, right? And I think that's the thing, like, they make they make other games in the genre where you can just slaughter yourself across the universe. They don't make other games where all you can do is talk your way across the universe. So this is the only opportunity you get to do that. Talking was boring. Oh, in Skyrim, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, points in combat. I thought you were talking about like deep and meaningful RPG stuff. I need all the loots. I need to sell it. I need to eat and drink. I also need to like really focus on. So there's stuff like this. Okay, so anything that gives you a buff does not appease thirst. Anything with alcohol does not appease thirst. Mock apple juice. However, sugary drink body attributes +1. I think it's the body attributes is what we're after here. Yes, except now it's full. Now I need food. Where is food? I had a frozen dinner. I wonder if the teas counts. Bread, noodles. Oh, no, we're good there, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely going to need to get that stuff and get back to base, because we're heavy. Well, so I'm really worried if we... Oh no, I've got the shotgun. Sleep. Sleep! Apparently that bed is not good enough for us. Okay, so we can leave? Huh. I think we're probably better off leaving. And then we've got to come back through town anyway. Or maybe we could pick off a couple of guys here. And then head down to the thing that way if it looks like it's too much trouble. Our dude's pretty stubborn. He gets it from me. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be real bad. Come on, quickly. Streamer, you're dead. Definitely shouldn't have taken that one over. I'm really scared to click this button and see what happens. Like, really scared. Oh! That was everything. Well, we're not concussed. So the correct play at this junction was to take the empty road down to here and come back to the spaceship and save, instead of taking out one guy from here, which pulled 6 other guys. Ooh, baby. Go to concussed jail. I could definitely go into town and sell some stuff off before we go, or change the thing to like we can get that. All right, let's change some things up. Go out and do that, and then go to town. Or do what I know. Okay, go out here and then go get the book instead of going up to that way. I think. All right, let's do that. And just got to do them in smaller pieces. Alright, so we can run the risk that there's a combat where these books are. Which there likely is. If not, we'll just have to run back out again. Oh, he's cowering. Yeah. A man with a loaded rifle that has recently demonstrated his technique with it on one of your departed friends. Now, in this situation, I'm sitting right out in the open, so they knew where I was. I heard some reviewer, it was probably Yahtzee Croshaw, put an itis on the end of a bunch of adjectives about, you know, when you're up in the mountain, like up on a cliff or something, even if you have a silencer and you shoot some guy and he dies, then three of his friends that were, you know, inside a building on the other side of town, circle jerking each other, all come running to your exact location. I can't remember the exact words he put on the end of it, but he said something like that, like put a huge string of words together, itis. You know, he started it with, when the enemies in the entire game have succumbed to blah 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 itis. Which you can, and make the game less immersive. You can, as a player, use that to your advantage by, you know, having them all funnel to your location. Okay, books are down at the river. Yeah, in Cyberpunk, the police. Or anyone, yeah, and everyone else. We're at 60 out of 80. Okay, so I think it's one of the enemies has a thing on them. Which makes it even more jerk if it's just one specific enemy that's got it. Because I don't think we got to over 80 to get encumbered. Maybe we did. I was carrying quite a lot, but I was able to break down a lot of weapons. There is going to be a combat down here. No, we already cleared that out on the way to there. Alright, let's... That's right, play the glue monkey. I'm starting to wonder if it is, if you get encumbered, you get concussed. It's definitely starting to feel like that's the penalty for getting overweight. Overweight allowance, I guess. Because I'd have to check the VOD. I don't remember the first time looting a bot, unless it was just a random body. Game needs more Murdochs. Agreed. So there would have been a fight here, except we already fought it. Might still be wildlife. Where's that shop? Okay. Do I have to remember to save this time? Yeah. Well, you got the thing is, it's not just save. You got to go back to base to save. Or sometimes going through town can put a save somewhere, but not 100% sure how that one goes. It's easier just to go back to the ship. Oh man, I'm so glad I have these. I would have been really angry if I'd come here after lockpicking and not having anything. We can't fast travel from here. What's quicker? Let's go back out the way we came. Yeah, you can save anytime in your ship, and there are some auto saves. So if you were really struggling early game because you have crap weapons and crap armor, you could come out this way, kill one person, and then like just turn around and tear it for the ship, right? And then save, and then go back and do it. And I'm sure there's probably some guides on the YouTubes that say that's the best way to do it. Yeah, that doesn't seem very fun. You know. I like playing games when they're hard, but artificially hard because you've removed a lot of checkpoints or the ability to save. Kind of dumb. But I want the extra difficulty that comes with being up here, so I'm just going to, deal with it. Like, I like the survival stuff where you have to, make sure you have water on hand and food and things. I don't actually want to... I think that's the one that will turn the robots against themselves, but we killed them all. So we can fast travel from here. You can only fast travel from a fast travel point, which normally you'd be able to fast travel back to on a lesser difficulty. It's only one way to the ship now, which, dev's choice, I guess. Alright, so we might as well sleep since we're here. You're encumbered. Why? Because I slept? Did I get concussed? Oh, because my thirst increased while I was sleeping, which made me encumbered. That's funny. Alright, let's break down the stuff we're not going to use. That's my hunting rifle, which I should repair to get it back up to damage. Which that's probably more the reason why it's not shooting things. Wow, look at the plasma cutter. Man, imagine if we... Oh, that's probably from the... Oh, no, I don't know where that's from. Maybe it was in the thing. So we can either sell it. It's only worth 75 credits. Is that a lot? It's probably a lot. What are these worth? 38? Not really then in the grand scheme of things. Break them down. Break them down. Got a workbench. Repair, because I've used it. Oh, the damage isn't down. Let's still repair it anyway. Do I have a tinker? Can you break down armor? Oh, you can. What am I selling then if I want monies? I don't know. These weigh a lot too. I should probably have been... they weigh one each. I definitely should have been breaking these down. That one's worth a little bit more because it's pristine, right? 63. Do I still want to... I don't know if I want to be selling stuff or I want to be breaking stuff down. That one's got a decent... just don't care. Break it down. Repair armor. I can't repair my armor? I better still be wearing it. I am. Right, need to drink then. Inventory, medicine, drink. Food. Eat. Not encumbered, maybe. We're good. Okay, that's the time on those. Okay, so we're good to go. Save.